just too rich, no fun. Too rich, yeah. I just too rich, no fun. I get a Fendi, I don't stuff. I saw the right spider, then I took it. Look at my crib, ice on the floor. I just tell the maid where to put it. It ain't bro, don't fix it. I just and then book it. Count my chips, count my bread.
Greetings, everyone, from Sacramento. The Kings playing host to a Western Conference affair here in the capital of California. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. Got that one up quick. Marley's got the first bucket of the night, a three-pointer for the Spurs.
And just keeping things simple on offense. Van Exel spotting the open man and just getting him the ball.
And Greg, taking a look at this one here tonight, the clash at the guard positions really stands out.
No question about it. Both teams rely heavily on their backcourts to get it done. And I'm interested to see which backcourt brings it tonight.
Larry Bird with the bucket.
Why fade away there? Just making the shot more difficult, if you have to ask me.
Here's the screen. Payton in the corner. To the inside. Creevy. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. And it's Divac missing. And the Spurs with possession. From deep, Marley. And again, it's the Spurs from deep. 3 points.
Yeah, Thunder Dan Marley, a lights-out perimeter scorer, a talented shooter from deep.
A three. And good coming on the assist by Kemp. Marley's got 9.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
When you think about the Spurs, Greg, it's hard to believe how long Greg Popovich has been at the helm, isn't it?
Man, it's hard to imagine another team will have the stability at head coach that the Spurs have had. Not too many coaches last decades.
And it's Kemp slamming it down.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Bird with it. Divac picks him up. And it's Abdul-Jabbar atop the key. Shoots over Divac. And Kareem throws it down.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That is his first foul of the game. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Poked loose. Taken away by Anthony.
Good instincts to read the path and get in a position to pick it off.
On the wing starts. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Spurs.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And then Abdul-Jabbar slams it in.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
Here's Greavy. Again, the miss by the Kings. And here are the Spurs. They're on an 18-3 run right now. Richmond left side. .125 left in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. Here's Divac. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar.
Still Kings ball.
Here is Richmond. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
They're struggling to knock down those threes here in the early going. Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the three.
Kemp with the steal. And again, San Antonio running the court in transition. It's stolen by Anthony. Here's Greavy. Still yet to score. Carmelo Anthony, and that's good.
Good thinking from Anthony. He's so good at going right up with that shot.
And Gary Payton is going to pick up the foul.
First personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game.
Substituting on the
There's 38 seconds left to play in the first.
Sacramento foul.
The Spurs shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Personal foul. 14
And that one falls for Williams.
Stepping to the free throw
And last
line.
season, Greg, the Kings clinched their first Pacific Division title in 20 years.
And they repeated as division champs back in 02 and 03, something they're hoping to achieve again this year as the Kings build off of their breakout season.
The Kings shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
A lights-out scorer who possesses incredible confidence. Anthony is such a skilled and explosive player.
Now, here is Webb. It's taken away by Payton. And here we go. Fast break. Payton's got it. Pass to Anthony. Off with the layup.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs with a size. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And, you know, the Spurs have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Just stretching out the floor in that first, they had the defense scrambling.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc, and as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
It's Anderson with the drive, and he uses the glass on the layup. Anderson's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Kings.
And that's what they teach you at every level. Get a body on your man, box out, grab the board.
It's stolen by Kemp. And they're running. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6 points.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways. And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Time now for an injury report.
Well, guys, I had a moment to catch up with Sacramento's head athletic trainer, and this is an unfortunate injury, potentially devastating for them. Really not the way you want to start the season. Some bad luck right out of the gate. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
RJ, so much goes into extending an NBA playing career. What was the key for you in your long career?
Well, for me, physically, I had to start doing more things away from the game of basketball. Doing yoga, doing strength training, but also the changes mentally. I went from a 20-point-a-game scorer to a guy that was getting 3 or 4 shots a game. You have to be able to accept your role and then star in your role. And for me, I just love doing that.
And Hollins with the stuff.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Oh, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate. He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Down low. Here's Anderson. And Anderson slams it in.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Boy, doesn't Mike Brown, GA, deserve a lot of credit for the Kings' recent success. He's been terrific.
I mean, bringing that championship pedigree from Golden State, Brown went to the finals as the head coach in Cleveland, and one of the best people in the league as well.
Hill, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. The Spurs celebrated their 50th season in San Antonio last year. It was a tremendous legacy for one of the 4 ABA teams to join the NBA in 1976. And the Spurs hosted a game against the Warriors with more than 68,000 fans in attendance. It was the most ever for a regular season NBA game. These loyal fans continue to support their home team. Kevin?
They've been so loyal. David, thank you. Absolutely. This is a great market. They set the pick. Hill. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Hill's got 5.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Bird inside. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
A 3 from Marley. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Hey, Richard, as a former Spur, what strikes you most about the character of the franchise?
Well, there's a stability there in San Antonio that you don't find in other teams. That's part of the reason why I didn't fit in well. As a player or a fan, you can have the confidence that this organization has a solid plan.
Pass to Bogut. And Bogut slams it in.
And at 7 feet tall, Bogut, an absolute threat to finish above the rim, especially when he's got that kind of position.
Anthony right side. Left side, Anderson. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Just 5 on the clock. Anthony with the bucket. 10 points for him.
Oh, great job by Anthony keeping his balance, not allowing the contact to stop him from scoring.
Here's Askins. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. It's San Antonio. They lead by 18. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And so it's San Antonio with it. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Pass to Divac. Back to Anthony. Divac sets a screen. Outside for Starks. And another three for Sacramento.
And that's leadership right there. Anthony wanting to work the rock over to an open teammate.
Outside Williams. And Gary Payton is going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
First team foul. Substituting on the court.
Right side, Abdul-Jabbar. Shoots over Divac. On the mark with the 15-footer. Abdul-Jabbar's got 12 in the game.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Clock at 6. Payton from outside. Another three for Sacramento.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Now Bird. He has 7. To the left side wing. Ball's knocked loose. Back to Abdul-Jabbar. It's taken away by Payton. And here's Anthony from the arc. Drops in the tray. He's got 13.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Spurs lead by 13.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Here's Payton. It's hauled in by Bird.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
Pass to Divac. Anthony with it. The 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Well, Anthony is just this competitive. He wants everyone to know what he can do.
Hey, Richard, how about Mike Brown and these Kings and what they did in the 22-23 season? Wow.
Everyone was talking about the super teams. Meanwhile, the Kings ran the West and were atop the standings for most of the season. As they say in Sacramento, light that beam.
Shoots the 3, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
The kick out to Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Bird. Fades. Count that one. Bird's got 9.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Payton up top. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Anthony looking it over. Here's Greavy, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated. She ain't right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And Abdul-Jabbar gets it to go.
Unstoppable tonight, as he is most nights. Jabbar has all the offensive tools, but it also keeps to a strict fitness regimen that allows him to wear people down.
Knocked away. Stolen by Marley. Puts up a three. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
He just didn't like what he saw inside, so he takes the open transition three. But if he missed, Coach might have had some words for him.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. Some changes here for the Spurs. There's 39 seconds left in the third. Hill left side. Richmond for three. Good on the triple. Richmond's got himself on the board with three there.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
There's the screen. Throws it up high.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Pass to Richmond. There's the three. There's LaRusso. The kick out to Hill. Fell through three-quarters of play. Down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Spurs lead by 14. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are, the fourth quarter. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so Payton will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They trail by 14. They host the Clippers after this game. Pass to Starks. Here's Anthony. Oh, and a jam by Anthony.
And this is what leaders do. Payton showing a willingness to get it to the open man.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that. And Carmelo Anthony hits from deep. Anthony's got 24.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taking advantage of a really tired defense.
Tipped away. And stolen by Payton. Over to the wing. Here's Greedy. Another three for Sacramento.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
San Antonio calls timeout. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
During that break, Greg Popovich really had some strong advice for his team. Now, Coach told his team, we're up. Take care of the ball. Don't give them the game. Playing smart basketball will clinch a victory for us. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for San Antonio.
They have found a lot of success in transition, running at every opportunity and getting points before the defense can get set.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
And Kareem throws it down.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Payton with the ball, and Abdul-Jabbar picks him up defensively. They double-team defense. 4 on the clock. The Kings need to get off a shot here. 16 feet away. Again, the miss by the Kings. San Antonio leading by 9. On deep, Marley. Good, and it's Kemp who picks up the assist. Marley's got 24 points.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Abdul-Jabbar with the steal. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
I mean, no comment, but this is just unreal.
Pass to Anthony. There's a screen.
And that's the type of challenge Anthony presents to the defense. Sometimes they are just forced to foul.
No good on that one.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Right side, Abdul-Jabbar. Outside, Kemp. And Kemp slams it in.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Pass to Divac. It's Richmond on the wing. Launches a 3. Shot's good by Divac.
And I love the jump shot of Divac. It looks good whenever it rolls off his fingertips.
And they pick up 2. And the Spurs lead by 15.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for San Antonio.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
The work he put in on the glass helped shape this game, never taking a play off and closing out a number of possessions.
Here's Bird. Another one falls for San Antonio.
That one's going to be the final dagger, and these guys can now celebrate.
Mark it, time of death. Does that mean we get to officially enter garbage time? I vote hopefully yes.
Pass to Richmond. Payton with the screen. Now Divac. Outside Anthony. 3-pointer, Payton. There's Divac. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
Reliable excellence from Divac on the boards, grabbing that one quickly and then taking advantage with the second chance opportunity.
Here's Kemp. Abdul-Jabbar on the wing. The fadeaway. Another one falls for San Antonio.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Pass to Payton. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just...
You've heard this all before. You don't need nothing more. And you're too good for that. You're way too good for that. I don't need to remind you. You don't need a reminder. You're too good for that.